Hey guys, I got a quick and easy project today. I'm going to be tackling some kitchen organization. Girlfriend's been bugging me to come up with a place to store her fruits and vegetables. So I'm going to use some unused wall space we have and add a little accent to the room. And I want to utilize some leftover tongue and groove boards I had from a previous project. Let's get to it. So here are the boards I'm going to be working with. I plan to install them vertically on the wall and then stagger them just like you would see in flooring. The actual storage and organization will be taken care of by these wire baskets. I'll first start by ripping the tongue and the groove on the two outside boards. Then I'll take all the pieces over to my miter saw and cut them down to size, based on the final height I want this wall to be. This is the first time I've actually gotten to use my miter saw station. The ease of use with the integrated T-track and stop block makes life a whole lot easier. With the excess on all the boards trimmed off, I can go ahead and get these ready for stain. A 220 grit sandpaper is sufficient for this. So now that I've got everything sanded, the next thing I want to do is put some Prestain on it, let that soak in, hit it with 220 grit, and then we'll apply our finish stain. The purpose of this Minwax Prestain is to reduce streaking and blotching and allow the stain to absorb more evenly into the wood fibers. One thing to note though is that after that Prestain dries and absorbs into the wood, it will raise the grain and you'll need to go back later and knock it down with a little bit of light sanding. Before I apply the final stain, I wanted to do a test panel and kind of see how a few of these different stains looked out. I ended up settling on Puritan Pine. It sounds like an odd choice, but I think it looks good, so we're gonna go with that. Here I am applying the stain with a clean rag. You can instantly see just how rich and deep this is gonna turn out. And with the loads of options from Minwax, you can really create this to be your own. So I had one small miscalculation here. I cut all the boards at random lengths to get them staggered and just have a random design in here. But that left me without the ability to use the random boards and just place them wherever I wanted because they're all at different lengths. So I figured this out the best I could. We'll cut that one off here, here. I've got an extra board here that I'm going to have to stain up and then rip down this small one on the end, and that'll make it all work. But otherwise, the design looks pretty cool. I think it's going to be sweet. That looks much better. Now all we have to do is seal it up and we're ready to install it. Since this is just going to be an indoor item, I'm just going to use the polyacrylic sealer. I've had a little bit of a learning curve with this stuff the first few times I used it, but I figured out thin coats and a little bit of sanding in between coats is the key to getting a smooth, even finish. So I have the boards mocked up here. I'm gonna fasten them to the wall with liquid nails on the back side of all the boards, and then I'm gonna use the basket hangers as an anchor as well. So I'll drive a screw through the hanger bracket and I can hit a stud here or here, and if they don't happen to line up on a stud, then I'll just use a drywall anchor. So here's the order of operations. Mock up one panel on the wall, find where you want to drill for your basket hanger, drill a pilot hole, take the board off the wall, install your drywall anchor, then take that same board, put a few dabs of liquid nails on it, press it firmly against the wall, drive in your screw. Now that board is secure. And I'm only doing this where the hanger brackets land. I'm not going to put a screw into every single board. So that's it. You guys saw the whole process here. Super easy DIY kitchen organizer. This thing is super sturdy. The liquid nails is still wet, but just those anchors in the wall, it's going to provide plenty of strength for this. I don't see it ever coming down. The only thing left to do is probably clean this up, because it's not really going to matter what I did up here. If that's dirty, I'm probably in trouble. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the like and subscribe button. Also, if there's anything you saw that I could have done better, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. That's not a good scene.
I hope you're better at building baskets than you are opening a beer. You better clean that up. Don't do that, you're flicking on the floor.